you doing today? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have something really exciting for me. I've been hoarding this stuff for a while and I am so ready to play with it. It's not even funny. Today we are going to be playing with Flower Beauty. I have a bunch of stuff from Flower Beauty. I haven't tried anything. The only thing that I've tried is what's on my lips, and we are going to talk about that, but I haven't tried anything at all from Flower Beauty, and I know that she's been around for a while, but I just haven't been able to get to, you know, trying out her products. And by her I mean Drew Barrymore. She is the one who came out with this brand. I love Drew Barrymore. She is one of my favorite actresses. Never Been Kissed is one of my favorite movies. And yeah, so today we're going to be playing with her makeup brand and just trying out a bunch of stuff and see what I think of it. I know that I am late to the game. I know that this has been around in YouTube for a while, but I haven't been able to sit down and play with my stuff yet. And I'm kind of glad that I waited because I've been finding a lot of stuff on sale at Walmart for really crazy prices. I'm going to show you guys in a minute, but the prices are insane. Now, I don't know if my Walmart is getting rid of Flower Beauty because the whole section of Flower Beauty is empty. I don't know if they're making room for new stuff or if they're just not gonna sell it anymore. I don't know what's going on, but I found so much stuff on sale. It's not even funny. Like half of this stuff I bought at Walmart for like really good prices. I have a primer that I paid $5 for, regular price $10. I have a bunch of lipsticks that I only paid $1.50 for. I have one of the flower blushes that I only paid $2.50 for. And the best find of them all has to be this. I found the highlighter palette and I paid $3.50. This palette is, well, it says that it was $12.98 at Walmart, but this palette is like $15 at Ulta. This is crazy. And I got mine for $3.50. So I'm so excited that I waited because I was able to get more stuff for better prices. I also got a stick foundation, and I got this one for $4.50. I haven't tried anything, but I do have her other foundation that I picked up at Ulta a while ago. I just hadn't been able to try it. I also picked up a few things at Ulta. I picked up some of her glitter shadows, which I'm so excited to play with. Oh, these I am so excited. I picked up the liquid blushes. They're called Balm Blushes. I have the color Melon and the color Nectar. I have a few mascaras. I have this one, which is the Warrior Princess mascara, and I have the original Warrior mascara. Now this one I picked up at Ulta, and actually this one I got off of Ipsy, so yep. I also picked up the concealer, and I got this one at Walmart too on sale. I just can't remember how much it was, and it didn't have a sticker on it. I think it was like less than $4. So I picked up that one, and they have very limited shades. So I picked up the color Fair. I'm hoping it's gonna work for me. I also picked up these at Ulta. They're called the Wanderlust eyeshadow palettes, which look like this. So I have two of them. I have, let's see, it's called LA Hollywood Hills, which is this one, and Austin Downtown Dusk, which is this one. And then at Walmart, and this was not on sale, I actually got it for regular price. I picked up the Sugar Rush palette, which looks so pretty, and I'm so excited. I don't know what I want to do. I have so much stuff and I don't even know what to use. That's the problem when you go crazy and you buy a bunch of stuff, is that now I don't know what to use. So I'm so conflicted. Okay, I know for a fact that we are going to try the Light Illusion foundation. I know for a fact. The eyeshadow is going to be tricky, but we'll deal with it when we get there. So let me grab the primer and the foundation, so we can start with that. So I already prepped my skin. I already moisturized and everything. I'm going to pull my hair back. And yes, I'm still using my ears. Why not? I have them. I'm gonna use them. And these ears are from Tarte, and I love them. They are so cute, and they hold my hair so good. And I have a special guest next to me, my little baby Luna. My baby, yes. What is it? Oh my goodness. She's just gonna be chilling in the corner. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to use is the Flower Beauty Hydrating Primer. Of course, I got it hydrating because I have a very, very, very dry skin, and yeah, I don't need anything mattifying. So we're gonna be using hydrating stuff today. So this is what it looks like. It's not white. It has like a little bit of like a purple grayish kind of tone to it. And I'm just going to put this all over my face. It doesn't really have like a scent, it just smells like chemicals, to be honest. It feels very hydrating. It feels like a lotion, not really a primer. So I don't know if it's gonna do anything else besides hydrating. And it's dried down already, and it kind of feels powdery as it dries down. Let's see if it has any claims. So the claims are, it says smooths and blurs, longer lasting makeup wear, and it's lightweight. I do agree with that it's lightweight. I don't really have large pores to begin with, but I mean, it did kind of like smooth everything out. As you can see, it kind of made my skin look smoother, so I'll give it that. Long lasting, we'll see. We'll have to see how it works. Okay, so up next we are going to be using the Light Illusion foundation, and I have mine in the color Natural Beige. And of course I got the luminous one because, again, I have super dry makeup, super dry skin. So anything luminous and hydrating, it's what I always go for. So I got this one at Ulta. A while ago, Ulta was having like a bunch of like different sales and stuff, and so they had Flower Beauty on sale a lot. It comes with a pump, which is nice. The bottle feels really nice too. It feels really high-end, like it feels like a heavy bottle. And so that's the time that I picked up some stuff, because it was like, I think it was buy one get one 50% off, or they also had like certain things like marked down, like 50% off, things like that. So I actually picked up a bunch of stuff when that sale was going on, but this stuff is still being sold at Ulta, and then she also has a website. So just because my Walmart's not selling them anymore, or I don't know if they are or aren't, the whole section is empty, so I don't know what's going on. But I'm just gonna put it in my sponge, and we'll go from there. I hope the color matches me, because I am so bad at picking out my shades. Sometimes I pick out shades that are lighter, sometimes I pick out shades that are darker. We'll see. Okay, so first impressions on the foundation. Obviously it's very luminous, which that's correct. It's a very light coverage foundation. As you can see, I still have some things poking through. So it evened out my skin tone, but it just didn't give me a lot of coverage, which if you guys have seen my other videos, that is something that I do like. I like my foundation to be very lightweight and breathable, and so this is something that I do enjoy. Let's see what the claims are. It says all day wear, nude skin feel. but it does have SPF of 18, which is good. So I don't think that it's meant to be like a full coverage foundation, so keep that in mind. I'm just gonna put a little tiny more on my chin because this is where I have some problem areas, and maybe just bring it up a little on my chin. So I feel like that second little pump helped a little bit. I mean, I can still see this little guy poking through, but we can use some concealer to try and conceal that. But other than that, it looks really pretty. I like the way that it looks, and of course does look luminous. I feel like I look very, very shiny and healthy, which is what I like in my foundations. And I think that the color matched me pretty good. So I'm happy with the foundation so far. I did try to pick up like a full face, but I don't think that I have a full face, so I'm gonna have to fill in a couple of things here and there, and I will tell you as I go along. But yeah, let's try the concealer and see how that goes. So I'm gonna be trying the Light Illusion full coverage concealer, but it says that it's weightless and it's crease proof. So this is what it looks like. And I think I've heard a couple of YouTubers talk about this, and they talked really good about it. They said that it was a really good concealer. I don't like my foundations to be full coverage, but I do like a little bit of coverage when it comes to my concealer. So I'm curious to know how the coverage is going to be, since the foundation is not that full coverage. And I hope that the color also works for me, because I had to pick up Fair, which I'm hoping is not that light, but we'll see. I like the packaging too. It's really cute. It's like everything just feels so high-end, which is nice because it's a drugstore brand, but it feels really good. Although, you know, I'm torn because even though it is a drugstore brand, some of her stuff can get a little pricey, especially at Ulta. Some of the stuff is kind of expensive. But let's try this concealer and see how it goes. Oh, it's pretty light. I was afraid of that because it's fair, but let's just keep going. The powder that I'm gonna use has a little bit of tint, so I'm hoping it's gonna help me when it comes to the concealer because it's very white. But yeah, let's just keep going. It kind of smells interesting though. It doesn't smell bad or anything. So, and the foundation didn't really smell like anything. Even though it has SPF, it doesn't really smell like sunscreen, and it didn't smell bad. It didn't really have a scent. And this smells interesting, but not in a bad way. So the concealer actually blended like really nice. It went like so smoothly, and it went like butter. And even though the color is like really like light, it doesn't look bad. You know what I mean? It does definitely make me look awake, which I appreciate. Um, full coverage, I don't think is full coverage. I mean, you can still see a little bit of my lines coming through, so I don't feel like it's full coverage. But it is definitely luminous. As you can still see how shiny it is on my under eye. I also try to put it on this little guy right here, so you can see how the coverage is not really like full coverage, but it blended out really good. Like the foundation and the concealer, they both feel so nice and silky, so nice and soft on my skin. It feels really good. It spreads so easily. It spreads like butter. It spreads really nicely. So I'm happy so far with the face products. I'm very picky with my face products, like my foundations and my concealers, and I can tell straight from the get-go if I'm going to like it or not, and I feel like I'm going to like these. Like, they're so nice and shiny. They make me look really healthy, which I like. So let's continue. I didn't even tell you what's on my lips. So on my lips, I am wearing, let me see if I can find. So on my lips, I have the Petal Pout lip masks. And the one that I'm wearing right now is color Nectar, which is like a skin tone. But I also have a pucker, which is this one right here. The little name up here looks bright, but it's not really bright. I would say that it's more nude than Nectar. It's more of like a nudie peachy color, as to where Nectar is like a pinky nude color. So they feel really, really good. I actually love these a lot. They're right on the name as to where it says lip mask. I do feel like it's a lip mask. They're kind of thick, but they give you such a nice shine, and they feel so comfortable. They feel hydrating. They just feel really, really good on the lips. I actually took this one on my trip to Costa Rica that I did last year, and I couldn't stop wearing it. Because the weather changed from here to there. It's crazy on my skin, and I couldn't stop wearing these. They were really good, really nice. They gave me just a little bit of a tint, and they give me a nice shine. So I like these a lot, and I had to pick up another one. They actually had this one on sale at Ulta, and that's why I picked it up, because I wanted to have a different color. And I do love these a lot. So now we are going to be trying out the blushes. So these are the Balm Blush. It says silky, lightweight texture, and radiant finish. So I have a Melon and I have Nectar. And they're both like in the peach family. So Melon, again, is like a melon color. And then Nectar is like a peachy color. So I don't know which one I want to try. I think that I'm gonna go with Nectar, just because I don't know what I'm gonna do on my eyes yet. So I think that I'm gonna go in with Nectar. I wanted to pick this up because I saw Jam Beauty 89, or Jessica, and she loves these. She loves to try a lot of like cream blushes, and so I like to see her reviews on them, because I'm not a fan of cream blushes, but she loves these. She couldn't stop raving about them for a long time. So I picked up these because of her, and I'm dying to try them. I have a video planned where I'm going to be talking about all the things that I've bought because of influencers, so stay tuned for that video. It's coming up soon. So I'm so excited to try this. Again, the packaging on this stuff is so pretty. The cap and the little applicator itself is see-through. It's like a clear plastic, but it's like a hard, heavy plastic, and it's just so pretty. It looks so sleek, so nice. It just looks so high-end. Do you know what I mean? It's just so pretty. So I'm going to put it in the back of my hand, and I'm going to apply it. It's so cool when it comes out, because you can see it come out through the see-through packaging. But I'm going to put it in the back of my hand, and I'm just going to grab my sponge, and I'm going to take the opposite side of where I put in my concealer, and I'm just going to pat it in here. I think I actually put too much, but I'm just going to pat it on the back of my hand and go in on my cheek, and we'll see how it goes. Wow, that is so, so pretty. They are so easy to work with. They don't just like dry super fast, because sometimes I've tried cream products where as soon as you put it in, it starts to dry, and it doesn't really give you enough time to spread it out, so you end up having like lines where you can see how you were trying to spread the product. Not this. Like, I'm telling you, everything, the foundation, the concealer, everything spreads so easily, so effortless, so nicely. Like, I've never experienced that with any of my makeup before, which is so weird to me. So yeah, I'm impressed so far. I'm very happy with everything that I've tried so far. She was not wrong when it came to these blushes. Like, they're beautiful. They are so beautiful. This color Nectar is so beautiful. It's like right up what I love in blushes. I love peachy orangey blushes. I think that those look so nice and healthy on the skin, and that's what these are, and I love the color. Now I've been turning it to where I had the concealer and just kind of patting down a little bit just around the edges. Wow, that blush is so pretty. I am impressed. I am so impressed with the cream products that I've tried so far. I am so impressed. And you don't need a lot. I actually put way too much on the back of my hand. You don't need a lot to get the look, because they are very pigmented, as you can tell. They're just so pretty. Okay, I am so excited. So now I am going to set my under eye, and I don't have a Flower Beauty powder, so I'm just going to be using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder. And this does have a little bit of a tint, so that's why I wasn't so worried about the concealer, because this will give me just a little bit of tint under the eyes. And I'm just going to grab a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to, and actually, you know what, I don't feel like I need it. The foundation and the cream products, they don't feel sticky, they don't feel tacky, they don't feel uncomfortable on my face. They actually feel really nice, and I don't feel the need to powder. But because it's something that I have to do, I always have to powder, I'm just gonna take a little bit of powder and just like go through the areas where I feel like I might need it throughout the day, like my forehead, and maybe over here because I'm going to be putting some bronzer. But I don't really feel the need to powder. I have a lot of foundations that they get sticky, and so I do feel the need to powder them, and I don't feel the need with these to do that. So also going to bronze out my skin a little bit, and I don't have a bronzer from Flower Beauty. I know they have some new ones, some baked bronzers that came out recently, but I don't have them, so I'm just going to be using this one. It's from Caí Para Mí from Target, and I'm just going to use this really quickly to bronze up my skin. So I bronzed my skin, and I did my eyebrows a little bit. I don't have like Flower Beauty in that department. So I just used my my Benefit brow pencil that I love. This is the only pencil that I feel like I can like work really good with. I'm not good at doing my eyebrows or any of that, so I feel like this pencil like really makes it easy for me, so that's why I always go to it. I know that it's not drugstore, but it's the only thing that I feel like really works for me. But something that is drugstore, I did use the Make Me Brow by Essence. I love this to set my brows. This is my favorite one. And I also prime my lids, and I use the Essence eyeshadow primer to do that. So that's why they look a little bit white. And so we're gonna start with shadow. And this is the most interesting part because I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. Like, I have so many eyeshadows that I want to try, and I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm just gonna sip my tea for a second, and then we're going to pick some eyeshadow. So I have 3 eyeshadow palettes. I have the LA one, which is the one with the blue. I have the Austin one, which is this one, and I have the Sugar Rush, which is this one right here. But I also have some glitter shadows. So I have the color Warrior, which is the green one. It's like a dark green. And I also have, oh, wait. Warrior is the name of the actual product. The name of the shade, so we have Camo, which is this one right here, and then we have Blade, which is this one right here, and they're both so beautiful, and I don't know what I'm going to do. So let's swatch them and see. And I think that I got these at Ulta for like $4. They were on sale. Oh my gosh, this is such a pretty like nude shade, so pretty. And then we have Cameo, which is the dark green. And this is the one that I'm gravitating to the most for some reason. I just kind of want to do like a dark color. Ooh, look at that green right there. So pretty. Okay, so I think that I really want to use the green. So let's start with this one and put that on the crease. So this is the LA Hollywood Hills palette. And I'm just going to take this shade right here. They don't really have shade names, so we're just gonna take this one right here, and I'm going to put that on my crease. Oh, it has a lot of kickback. I just barely touched it with my brush, and it's like kickback galore. So be warned. Okay, so now I'm going to jump into the Austin Downtown Dusk palette, and I'm going to grab this one, which is like an orangey shade, and I'm going to add that to the crease as well. And I'm going to grab like a thinner blending brush, and this one is by e.l.f. This one has just as much kickback as the other one too, so be warned. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with a Wet n Wild, like a different type of blending brush. This one's a little bit flatter than all the other ones. You can see right there on my forehead, or better on my hair. It's a little bit flatter than the other ones, and I'm going to go into this darker shade here. It's like a rust kind of color, and I'm going to put that on the outer part of my lid just to give it more color. Okay, so I do like the way that the colors are coming out. I like the way that they're blending. They're blending so effortlessly. But I feel like I need just something a little bit darker, because they're all kind of blending into like this orangey type of color, which is fine. But I do feel like I want something a little bit darker. So I'm going to go into the Sugar Rush palette, because there's a few dark browns in here. And I'm going to take the little brush that comes in the eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna go into this brown one right here and see. And they don't have names either. And see if I can just maybe darken up the outer edge a little bit. I just need something a little bit darker. Okay, and now I'm going to try and apply that camel color just to see how it looks. And I'm going to put it all over the lid. I'm so excited. So let's try it out. I'm going to try it out with the applicator that it comes with first, and then we'll go from there. That was such an easy application. It's not even funny. Wow, that applicator was really nice. I wish that all shadows that were like this had an applicator like that, because that made it so easy to apply. And it's so nice because the applicator is so thin in the tip. I'm going to show you. It's so thin on the tip that it actually allows you to get in those little sections where normally it would be messy, where you can get it everywhere. No, not with this. Like, this is so thin, it allows you to get into like those small places. and create a nice smooth line. I really do like the way that it applied. I'm going to go back to the eyeshadows and just kind of clean up the edges a little bit. So I'm going to go back to that rusty kind of color, and I'm going to go back to the brown shade in this palette. I wish I had something a little bit darker, but I don't, unfortunately, unless I use a little bit of this. But this is like a plum color, and I don't know how that would look with the green. It might look pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna try adding a little bit of that, just because it's like the darker color I can find in any of these palettes, and see how that looks. Oh, that actually looks kind of pretty. That actually looks very pretty. Adding that plumish kind of shade actually looks really, really pretty. So I think that that looks nice. I think it looks nice. The only thing that it's kind of like, I don't know how to feel about it, is that once you set the shadow, like this harsh line right there, there's nothing you can do about it. It doesn't go away. I don't know if maybe putting the shade first on the lid and then doing the other colors on top of it. So the eyes are complete. I do like the way that they came out. I would have liked it better if I would have started with this shade right here. That plum kind of color actually made the look. I really like that color a lot. I try to use it a lot, like on the edges over here and a little bit more up into the crease. I also use that color underneath my lash line, as well as the pinky color that's right here. And then on my waterline, I used a mixture of the Maybelline Master Smoky, what is it called? Smoky Eye Studio thing, pencil, in the shade Emerald Fury, and I put a little bit of this one on top of it, just because the green was a little bit lighter than the top of my eyelid. I used the Smashbox Always On Gel Liner in the shade Brood, which is like a brownish type of shade, and that's what I have on my waterline. So now we are going to use some mascara, and I have 3 different types of mascaras. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one on one eye, one on the other, and the other one on my lower lash lines, just so that we can try all of the mascaras. So the first mascara that I'm going to go into is the Warrior mascara. And I got this one in Ipsy with my Ipsy points a while ago, and I just haven't gotten around to using it again. I wanted to do this video for a while, but other videos kept coming up, and then I didn't have time to do them, so yeah, shit happens. But let's go in with Warrior on this side of my face, or on this side of my eyes. And it's like the plastic type of ones, but it's like interesting because it's like, you can see it's like curved, and it has those plastic bristles, which I'm not a fan of because I feel like I always hurt my eyes. But let's see how it goes. I don't want to do eyeliner or anything since the eyeshadow is very dark on its own. I don't want to put anything else on top of it. Okay, so I'm actually very impressed with that mascara. I mean, look at my lashes. They're up there. I like that it separated my lashes, but it also gave them like major volume, which I like. I mean, length, and it gave volume too, but mainly length. which is what I like. I like this mascara. It looks really pretty. I am very, very picky with my mascaras. So I'm going to see how this one wears because I don't like my mascaras to flake either. So first impressions, I like this mascara a lot. Makes my lashes look really, really nice. So on the other side, I'm gonna go in with the Warrior Princess and see how that one goes. And they are both in the color black. I love the packaging of this one. It's so cute with the metallic pink. It's just so adorable. Okay, so the wand in this one is different. The wand is like this. It's not the spiky plastic bristles. It's the original bristles that all mascaras have. So let's see how this one goes. So both mascaras actually perform very similarly. They both look very, very similar, with the exception that I feel like the original Warrior gave my lashes more of a volume and length, as to where I feel like the Princess gave me more length than volume. But I think that they perform very, very similarly. They look very similarly and they applied very similarly. I like both of these mascaras actually. I will use them both. So for the lower lashes, I'm gonna go in with the Zoom In Ultimate Mascara, which looks like this. And I think this one is in brown, so it's not black, it's in brown. And it says here, twist 3 in 1. So why am I twisting? I'm not sure why it has this little thing that says twist. I'm not sure what that's for, but this is what this one looks like. And this is also by Flower Beauty, and I got this one at Walmart on sale as well. And again, this is a brown mascara, so I'm going to use this one on my lower lash line and see how that goes. I also like this mascara. Wow, all the mascaras that I tried today were so good. I also like this one, although you can, like, it gave me length for sure. But the color, because it's black, is not so noticeable on camera as the black ones would be. But I mean, it gave me pretty nice length. So I mean, so far I'm really enjoying these mascaras. They're very, very nice. I can't complain about them. I liked all three of them, and I'm very, very picky with my mascaras. I just need to see how they wear throughout the day. And okay, we're getting closer to the end. We only have a few more products left. I think that I don't need blush because I feel like I'm good, but I did wanted to try the blush that I got, which is this one right here. It's so, so pretty. It's called Peach Primrose. And it's a soft satin finish, and it's a buildable blush, which I enjoy. And it kind of reminds me like of the Milani ones with the flower on the inside. They're so pretty. I love these types of colors, and I'm just gonna put just a little bit just because I want to see how it looks. But I definitely for sure don't need any more blush. But let's see. I'm just gonna take this Farrah brush and just dip in here. I definitely don't need any more blush, but I really wanted to try that one. It's very, very pretty. Ooh, that is very pretty. Okay, okay. I'm enjoying all these products. Like, I haven't tried anything yet that I don't like. Okay, so next, I forgot that I had bought a liquid highlight, so we're gonna try a little bit of this on one side of my face. But I also have the palette, which is this one right here, and oh my god, I wanted this palette since I saw it, but I just couldn't bring myself to spend the $14 on it. But I'm so glad that I waited, because $3.50, Oh my god, I still can't believe I paid $3.50 for this palette. But anyways, it comes with a little brush, which, you know, I'm not a fan of these types of brushes, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm just gonna try this one, and this is in the color Champagne Shimmer, and it's kind of like a pink highlight, and it comes with a little pump, so I'm just gonna find a place in my beauty blender. Okay, so I just squeezed a little bit in the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna grab my beauty blender, and I'm gonna put it on this side of my face. It's a little messy. Maybe because my sponge is so big. But you can see it's pretty. It gives you that wet kind of look. I don't see any visible shimmer. It just gives you like a wet type of look, which is pretty. I like it. I don't necessarily like it with this specific look because it does have like a pink tint to it, and my look is more like orangey and green, but it's pretty. I like it. It looks really pretty. It looks really wet. It looks very shiny. It's a little tacky and sticky, so I don't know how I feel about that, but it's pretty. I like it. I will put it underneath my makeup, like as soon as after I put my foundation, that's when I would put this on. But it's like, it's a tiny bit tacky, not too tacky, but it's a little tacky. And then it has like that pinkish type of look. So I'm going to try the powder on the other side, and I'm going to, I think I'm going to go in with this one right here. And I'm gonna put it on this side of my face to see how it looks, but I'm also gonna bring it on this side. So, well, that's pretty too. I like this highlight a lot. Okay, I'm going to actually grab that and put some of this highlight in my inner corner. So I'm just gonna grab a brush, and we're gonna use that same shade and just put it in my inner corner. Wow, that's pretty. So I actually have quite a few lip products, but of course I only have one mouth, so I have 4 of the lipsticks. I have Spice Petal, I have Flamingo Flirt, which is like an orangey, I have Warm Sand, and I have Rouge Berry. So I'm going to swatch them all in the back of my hand. The first one is Spiced Petal, and I think this is like one of the most popular ones that people talk about on YouTube. That's right there. That's very pretty. They don't really have a scent, and the packaging, it's so pretty. Again, it has like that very like high-end type of look. So pretty. Okay, and then we have Flamingo Flirt. I was very excited about this one because it's gonna be perfect for like spring and summer, I feel. So that's what that one looks like. It's really pretty. It's more reddish than I thought it was going to be. And the package looks more like it's going to be like a peachy type of color, but on the skin it actually looks a little bit more red. Next we have Warm Sand, which is like another nude. Very pretty. It's kind of similar to this one up here, but this one has more pink and this one has more brown. But they are very similar. And let's see. Okay, so the first two, these two are cream finish and this is a matte finish. And then the last one, which is also a cream finish, is called Rouge Berry. What that one looks like. It's very pretty. I'm so excited to have these. I'm not a big lipstick person, but these feel really nice. So I'm very, very excited to have these. I also have 3 of her lip glosses. I have this one, which is called Plum. And I've tried these before, and these are very, very nice. They are so comfortable on the lips. They are pigmented. They're just really, really pretty. So that's Plum. Then I have Autumn Rose. It's like a little bit darker. It's very pretty. Still in the nude family, but just a tad bit darker than that first one. And then I also have Nude. Which again is just a nude shade. And these are so comfortable on the lips. They're just so, so comfortable, so pretty. They're very pigmented and they feel really nice, which is the plus. They're not sticky or anything. They're very comfortable. And then I have one of her liquid lipsticks, which actually came in one of my Walmart boxes that I did a while ago. I have a video on them. And I was so excited that this was in there because I've been wanting to try her liquid lipsticks. And that's what it looks like. It's like a plummy type of shade. It's so pretty. I wonder if it looks pretty with this look. Not quite sure yet what I'm going to do. And then the last one that I have is this one, and this one is called the Hydra Silk Ultimate Lip Butter, and this one is in the shade Naked Petal, and it's like a different tube. So let's see what this one looks like. Ooh, that feels really, really smooth. It feels just like butter, like it says, and it has a nice shine to it. So I think I'm going to go in with Warm Sand, which is the matte lipstick, and then I'm going to top it off with Plum, which is the lip gloss. So that is what Warm Sand looks like, and this is the matte lipstick, and it looks really good. It feels really good too. It doesn't really feel uncomfortable. I am not a big matte person. I prefer shine. I just feel like sometimes matte things tend to exaggerate my lip lines, and they also tend to feel really, really dry, but that's not the case with this lipstick. It actually feels not like matte, and it still has a little bit of a shine to it, so it actually looks really pretty, and it feels really comfortable too. It's not uncomfortable whatsoever. So I'm gonna top it off with Plum, which is the lip gloss. I feel like these two would look really good together because the colors are very similar. And so that's what it looks like with the lip gloss on top. It's so pretty. I do have to say that those lip glosses are so comfortable. They feel so hydrating, and they don't feel sticky at all. I feel like I'm wearing nothing on my lips, even though I have a lipstick and a lip gloss on top. Sometimes when I do combinations like that, my lips tend to feel a little heavy, but that's not the case with these. Like, I feel like I'm not wearing anything, or if I'm just wearing like some lip balm or something. They're very, very hydrating. They're very moisturizing, and they're very comfortable, which I appreciate because I like to feel as comfortable as possible when I'm wearing makeup, when I'm wearing clothes, when I'm wearing anything. Like, I like to be comfortable. I love to be comfortable, and so I'm not going to wear things that are sticky or feel heavy or any of that. Like, I want comfort, and I feel like I'm getting that with this lip. So I'm so excited. We came to the end of this video. I feel like we've been here forever. I was so excited when I sat down to film this video because like I keep hearing so many good things about this brand, and I really wanted to try a lot of stuff, and I kind of had to hold myself because I wanted to do it on camera. I wanted to, you know, see what my first impressions on this products were going to be, and I loved everything. Like, there is nothing in this entire pile that I have second thoughts on, or I'm not sure about, or I don't know how I feel. Like, nothing. I loved everything that I tried. I feel like the foundation, the concealer, the liquid blushes, I feel like everything just spread like butter. Like, everything just spread so nice and so effortlessly. The blush is super pigmented. The lip products are super comfortable. The eyeshadow blends so nice. Like, even though they do have a lot of kickback, they blend so pretty. The liquid eyeshadow, so pretty. Like, I am so happy with everything that I tried, honestly and truly. Like, I am so happy. I want to keep trying more from this brand because I really do enjoy it, everything that I tried. My eye over here is getting a little bit watery, and I'm not sure what it is about. The only thing that I kind of have to see how it wears is the mascaras. I like the way that they perform, but I do have to see how they wear throughout the day, just because I don't like my mascaras to flake. I don't like things to start falling apart. So far, everything looks amazing. Like, my skin looks really good. My highlight looks beautiful. I think that that's like my favorite thing out of the entire thing is the highlight palette. I love that so much. It's so pigmented and it looks so beautiful. I love it. Like, I love my skin. I look glowy, just like all of the products claim. I really like the way that everything turned out. I just wanted to come in here really quickly and tell you guys that I actually put my Flower Beauty products that I tried in the video in my bathroom because they are that good. They are so good. Those blushes are so good. The foundation is really good, and that highlight, wow, I am impressed with that highlight. The concealer, it's okay so far. It's not my favorite concealer, but it's good. It's just not my favorite. But those products are amazing. And then another thing that I wasn't too crazy about either was the mascara. This one right here. This one on my top lashes, it wasn't good. I didn't really like it that much, but on the bottom lashes is actually pretty good, but not on the top ones. But yeah, I just wanted to get in here really quickly and tell you that because I know that I said I loved everything in my video, and I genuinely did. Like, I put it in my bathroom so that I can use it every day. I hope that you guys liked this video. I hope that you subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.